Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to set up my week for November the 3rd through the 9th. This is in my Sterling Ink N1 horizontal. This is the academic year that I've been planning in. And I wanted to come on today and just let you guys know some more changes that I will be making to my planner system. So the title of this video should be something like changing how I plan in 2026. And I thought that it would be a good time to chat with you all about this, just so that we have something to talk about while I'm setting up my weeks. And it's mainly just setting up lines in the planner. So you all, first off, thank you so much to all of my subscribers. Whether you guys are new or if you've been here for a while, I appreciate each and every one of you all. And I really try to make you feel that appreciation whenever I respond to your comments. And that's why sometimes it takes a little bit longer for me to respond to your comments, because I want to give your comments the attention that it deserves. You all comment on my videos and you all are so thoughtful, and the comments are just so nice that I want to make sure that I respond appropriately. So just a thank you to you all. And so let me tell you how I'm going to be changing how I plan. Let me just say, this is the setup. On the left side, I will have my blank spaces that, hold on the far left will be space that I haven't decided what I'm going to use for yet. And I think I'm going to put the daily scripture there. 2 weeks ago, I was putting the daily scripture and I like that. And then last week I started tracking my food, but I'm learning that tracking meals is just not something I'm consistent with. So anyway, I'm going to put my trackers here. I want to leave a space for deco, and then this entire space, it's about, if you're looking at the dates, it'll go from Thursday to Sunday, but this is going to be my main to-do list for the week. And then I am going to make my horizontal boxes on the far right just to use as daily spaces. So let me go ahead and get those stickers right now. I'm still using the rest of my stash of Sterling Ink stickers. I don't know if they're going to last the rest of the year. So this is what I have left in the day stickers, the Monday through Sunday. So we'll see. We'll make it work because I still have a lot of these left. So we're going to use what we have for the rest of the year. So let me let you guys in on what I've been doing and why I have this sitting over to the side. So for the past few years, there's even a video on my channel that's done pretty well view-wise. And it was when I was using the N1 vertical and the N1 horizontal. I've also stated that in the past, I've been a lover of the Erin Condren Hourly. I've had Hobonichi Weeks. I've had Hobonichi Cousins. And, and I've had Sterling Ink booklets. So me planning in an hourly format is not new. So I just had a call from my daughter, and I don't know where I left off, but I think I was saying I'm no stranger to hourly formats. I think that's where I left off. So when I did my video about the hybrid planner, I was doing mainly horizontal planners in the front, and I was just showing you guys how you can do vertical in the back. And I also showed my A5 vertical and made some horizontal pages in the back. And that was really fun. And that was really, it was really, I don't want to say informative, but it was really good. I'll just say that. It was a really good video. I really like that. So let me show you. First off, this is part 2 of the booklet, the N1 weekly booklet, and this is from this year. And I bought this 2025, and I also purchased this in 2024, and I never really could figure out a good way to use it. So with thinking about my planner systems for 2026, I really have to look at why I plan. And everybody plans for different reasons. Me personally, I plan to make time to do the things that I want to do by making sure that I take care of the things that I have to do. That's where my brain has been. Like, that's why I love this channel. But I also want to write, and I want to learn how to do different things. But that's the reason that I plan. I also decided that my word of 2026 will be results. I've realized over these past few weeks that I overestimate how much time I really have in a day. And I realized that when I started really looking at my planners, not just looking at the planners themselves, but really looking at what I'm accomplishing compared to what I'm planning. And I was trying to figure out, before I got real hard on myself, why am I not able to get the things done that I put in my planner? Like, is it procrastination? Like, what is it? Like, what's going on? And that's when I realized that it's not that I'm not doing the things. It's that I think that I have more time in a day than I actually do. And that's when I got the aha moment. I pulled out my weekly booklet and I said, let's try this again. So what I've decided is that before I put any pen to this paper, to this N1, the first thing that I'm going to do is to really, well, first off, put down my work schedule, because I am working 2 jobs now. And I thought that I had a little time before, but oh my gosh, like, I really don't have a lot of time now. But the thing that I said I was going to do was really just put down my work schedule first. And then I was going to really take note at how much time I have in a day. And then I was going to go ahead and set my goals and plan them. So this is this week that we're planning, the 3rd through the 9th. And I have my schedule already highlighted in green. These days, Thursday and Friday, is when I work both jobs. I'm so thankful that I had 3 days off this week. That was amazing. But as you see, this booklet goes from 6 to, well, I whited out the bottom, but I left it open at 6 and I closed it off at 9 because I work from 11:30 to 8 and then sometimes 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. So I first started off by blocking off my work schedule. Visually, I can see that Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, it looks like I have a lot of time. But when I really started setting up my appointments, like today is actually the 4th that I'm filming this. So I did have a nail appointment this morning. It was at 9 o'clock, so I just highlighted it. Well, I just kind of drew a line between the 8 and the 10 because, you know, it's travel time. This morning I was actually cooking dinner around this time. I was cooking dinner before I went to the nail salon because, again, I work until 8:30. So I'm no stranger to cooking dinner in the morning just because that's the best time for me to do it. Well, once I've cooked dinner and then I went to the nail salon, there's not much more I can do this day. But in the past, I'll have a lot of things written on Tuesday that keep getting moved over. And then Wednesday's tasks get moved over. And I'm looking like, what is going on? So this is why I say I'm changing how I'm planning in 2026. I don't know how pretty this spread is going to be. But on Monday, I put down, oh, I'm sorry, I'm kind of all over the place, but I'm penciling in things that I want to do, and I'm putting them in the time slot that they should go. But on Monday, I put in Bible and journaling, and this is the time that my daughter will go to school around 7:30, and I thought this would be a good time to clean. At the bottom of this day, well, let me go to Wednesday. At the bottom of Wednesday, I put 5 hours. Because looking at the schedule, I will have 5 free hours to get things done. On Monday, I actually did have 5 hours listed here. But you all, I was so tired that I just took this morning and rested. I didn't do anything. And then I just put 0 hours. Because I have to make sure that in the midst of me doing all of this, that I'm making time to rest. So today, Tuesday, I cooked dinner, I went to the nail salon, and then I worked. But because I know that I want to make filming a priority, because this is fun for me, I said, well, when can I do it? So I'm filming this now during my lunch break at work. That will work for me. And I think I can do the same thing tomorrow. That way, I can get these things done in the morning. And if I have time to film, I will. But I also have a lunch break that I can do this. So I wanted to kind of show you guys something that is changing the way that I plan. And also, I think you guys have seen it. So I'll just talk about it. And the A5 that I have now, I've been trying to, let me see, bookwork, Instagram. I've been trying to recreate the Moxie Life system. I've said before that that book is huge. It is heavy. But I bought one again. Oh my goodness, you all. I did. When I decided that I was going to give away that beautiful pink vertical planner, everything changed. And I think I said this before in one of my videos that when I change one part of my system, it seems like it's like a domino effect. Everything is affected by that one change. And I have to be aware of that just so that I don't assume that everything will still work the way that it was before. So let me see. Let me just write this in real quick so that I'm making sense. All right, so these are the things that I'm tracking. These are the habits. And I have my days of the week, which if you are new, I'm treating these as daily pages. And I'm going to go ahead and fill in yesterday because I had it written on a sticky note because I didn't have my planner set up because, again, I was resting, you all. I was tired. Your girl was tired. But planning doesn't stop. It just, sometimes you just got to find the plans. But I found them. So what I'm trying to say is I was trying to recreate the Moxie Life system in my Sterling ink. And I was able to do it. I was able to document my wins. I was reflecting and all of that good stuff. And so I decided that I was going to give away that planner. I still have 2 Sterling Ink N1s. I have an unboxing coming for you guys soon. Then I started to question, okay, if I bought up Moxie Life, what am I going to do with the other N1? So I'm still buying planners right now, and I'm still getting my system together. And I know that a lot of you, well, I'm not going to say a lot, but a few of you all have asked me, what am I going to start setting on my plans for 2026? And I'm still trying to get it situated for 2025. Like, I'm still trying to figure it out. But I can tell you, when this Moxie Life comes, I'm going to challenge myself to stay in it all year. Actually, all of the planners that I buy, I'm going to challenge myself to stay in them all year. So that's the plan. So with this new way of planning, I say new, but I'm referring to the vertical and then the horizontal. I feel like I've been trying to plan like this before. Let me go ahead and get my highlights so I can just write down my work hours. And I think I'll use the same brown. I believe that I've been trying to figure out how to use both a vertical and a horizontal planner in a way that makes sense. I know that I have. And that's why I started off telling you guys, like, I've purchased these in the past and I've had hourly planners, but I always felt like I needed something more. So I know that I told you guys, and I'll repeat it, and then I'm going to show it in another video. But I did go ahead and purchase the Sterling Ink N1 vertical. And it's actually in a color that I've never had before, which is, I think what is it called? It's like the cream colored one. I forgot the name of it just that quick. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I work 1 job. Thursday and Friday, I work 2. So I'm going to do that. Just go ahead and mark these in. Let's see. And then I don't have my schedule for Sunday yet. But this is so that even though I have my work hours over here, I can still put in my to-dos compared to when I have to work. So, but I was talking about the hourly. Oh, so I did buy that N1. I forgot the name of the color. I'll figure it out because I'm trying to talk and plan. But with that being said, so now I bought the Moxie Life planner, and now I have to figure out how I'm going to use the other N1. So it's just a whole, I'm not going to say it's a mess, but right now, what you guys will see me doing for the next few weeks before the new year starts is that I'm going to be working through my system to see how it feels and to see how it flows, and then I can make changes. And I think that that's what I was saying. Some of you all are asking me about setting up for next year. I'm still trying to figure it out now because as I'm buying planners, things are still changing. So I don't know, you all. It's fun though. It's definitely the most wonderful time of the year. I could tell you that. I can tell you that. So this is what I had on my to-do list for yesterday. Yesterday was Monday. I'm not even gonna put I put that I was supposed to film yesterday. I didn't. I was supposed to cook yesterday. Organize. I didn't do anything. And for the sake of this video, I am going to go ahead and write in just a few things that I didn't do, just so that you guys can see. And I'll still get it done. I will still get it done. So right now, I'm just putting in my actual plans. My weekly tasks sometimes stay the same. Oh, and so, I'm so sorry. If you're new, I do have to turn the page sideways to right. I don't know why, but I just do. So now, since I have written some of these things in pencil, like on Wednesday, since I know I have a good 5 hours in the morning, I've already kind of planned out what I want to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and write that here. And I can't wait to open my N1 vertical to show you guys that because it's such a pretty neutral color. And like I said, I haven't had that one before. And the only colors of sterling ink that I've never had is blue, green, and this like beige color. And I don't know why it's escaping me, why I cannot think of the name of it, but that's all right. So these are some things that I'm gonna get done on Wednesday. Thursday, the main thing that I do is I just clean the fridge and I just gather up all of the trash throughout the house for trash day on Friday. And because I'll be working a lot of hours on Thursday and Friday, I'm not going to put anything else here. And so these plans will make sense. But I do want to put down a little decoration. And on this side, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. So I'm just probably going to go back in and just write the daily scripture for the week, unless something else comes up. You all, I have my new stickers from Graceful Muse for November, but they just came in. Like they came in a few days ago. And when the stickers came in, I wanted to unbox them first before I started putting them down in my planner. So I am going to go ahead and just finish using up some of these stickers for October, because I do have a lot of leftover stickers and I'm okay with that. And I've learned, well, I am learning where I like to put stickers in this planner, just to make sure that it doesn't take up any good space that I'll need for planning. So that's why you'll see me flipping back, because I really liked, I'll fix that. I really liked having the stickers here right along the top. All right, so I'm gonna also find another sticker for the deco. All right, that's good. So right now, as we're going on, today is Tuesday, we have our tracker. I'll go ahead and transfer those things for the to-do list from a few days ago. I'll take a look at that. This is my weekly tasks until Thursday. And then once the middle of the week comes, then I'll kind of see what else needs to be done. So right now I'm just going through some of my stickers and just looking for a nice sticker that I can put right in the middle of the page. It'll be something small that I'll put right there. And next week, maybe I'll use a larger sticker, because I typically don't have a lot of to-do. So that's probably what I'll do. But that's why I say, you all, I'm still figuring out what I want to do with my planners this year. And I'm almost certain that this will work how I'm planning now. But I just want to give it a test run, and I want to just go through it and just make sure that it makes sense. Because a lot of times, and I'll just speak for myself, I'll have a good idea, and then when I start to execute it, I'm like, it doesn't even make sense to do that. Like, why are you doing that? So that's kind of how, I determine my planning style. I try new things. I go along with it until it doesn't feel right. I'll then analyze what is not feeling right. And then I'll come on and tell you guys, like, hey, I'm changing how I plan. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Let me just go back. Again, this was last week. That's why I said some of these to-dos, I'll move those over. I'm not consistent with putting my food in. I should do it, so I might do it. I don't want to do it, but I need to do it. So who knows? We're going to leave this blank. I don't know. Scripture or food will be there. And this was the week before with the extra stickers, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. But you guys, next video, you will see the unboxing of some beautiful planners and some other accessories. So I will go ahead and end this here, and I will see you guys in the next video. And while I'm ending this video, I'm just gonna trim this sticker right here, just off the top, really quickly. And I just pick it up with my little tweezers, and bam. All right, you guys, see you in the next video. Bye.